Caw, caw, woo, woo, woo.
Reese, that sounds like bird calls. What are you doing?
Well, I just went to the Wings of Wonder bird show. Wow, it was incredible. Have you ever heard of a thermometer bird?
I can't say that I have.
Well, it's a bird that uses its beak to make sure its nest is exactly the right temperature. It sticks its beak right down into the nest, and it can tell if it's even just a teeny bit too hot or too cold. And if it's not just right, it uses its beak to stir up the nest a little bit to get it to the right temperature.
Wow. I mean, that couldn't have just happened. God had to make them that way.
And they showed us how God made birds lightweight so they can fly easily.
Oh, yeah? What did they say?
Well, first, God gave them hollow bones.
Wow, I know we don't have hollow bones. If I tried to fly, I think I would just go splat.
That's right. But that's not all. He also gave them air sacs, which is kind of like having lightweight balloons inside of you.
Wow! Something like this? Woo!
Yeah, and God didn't give them big, heavy teeth, but a lightweight beak. And since birds don't have teeth, they swallow their food whole. It goes down into their stomach where juices break it down into smaller pieces. But it didn't stop there.
You're right, Reese. You know, birds are very active and they need a lot of food because they're burning up all that because of their activity. And so God gave them something special inside of them called a gizzard to help them to be able to digest their food quickly. Many birds will swallow some stones that they use with their gizzard to help this happen. So let's try a little experiment at home right now. Here's what you're gonna need. You need a zippered little baggie. You need some little rocks that maybe you can get outside, or you can even use aquarium gravel or something like that, but just stick them in the bag. And then you need a couple crackers, any kind of crackers, okay? All right, so you stick all that stuff in the bag and zip it closed. And then you're just gonna take your hands and you're gonna rub it, okay? Just for a minute, won't take long. And you're gonna notice, look how fast that crushed up those crackers. It took no time at all. Well, that's kind of how the gizzard works. The birds swallow those stones, and with the gizzard together, they're working, and they just grind it up so fast that it really only takes about 30 minutes to maybe 3 hours for a bird to digest a meal. But if it were a person or a different animal, it could take up to 2 days. So that's pretty cool how God designed them that way to keep them light. Their food goes in quickly, out quickly. God is an amazing creator.
Yeah, and that's not all. Bird feathers are lightweight too, see?
Yeah, they are. Look at this. Woo!
But even though they're light, they're strong. God made them so they work kind of like Velcro, locking together to be light but strong for when they're flying.
That's right. And these things couldn't just happen. God made them that way.
He sure did. Every bird I saw at that show was incredible.
That's for sure. But you know what, Reese?
What?
It's not just birds that are incredible. Every animal is incredible. God has designed each one in special ways. Take the beaver, for instance.
Oh, beavers are so cool.
They are so cool. They're so cool that engineers even study them to try to figure out how they do their building. You see, they can build their house in water, but no water gets in the house. It's so cool. And yet at the same time, it's not airtight because the chemicals that are bad, they can get out that way, but the chemicals that are good, they can still be there. It's really awesome. He even gave beavers see-through eyelids so that when their see-through eyelids are closed, they can still swim around in the water and see. Isn't that cool? I mean, when we swim underwater, we can't do that, can we, Reese?
No way. I don't have any eyelids at all.
No, you don't, poor guy. But anyway, and they also have coverings over their nose and their ears, like flaps, so that they can't get water in them. I think that would be really fun too, right?
That is so incredible.
I know, I get water up my nose when I go swimming, I'll tell you that. So anyway, God thinks of everything when he designs these animals. Each and every animal is specially made.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like our echo phrase for the day.
It sure does. I think it's time to practice. All right, so I'm going to say it first, and then Reese and boys and girls, you do the second part. But let me say it all first. It goes like this. It couldn't just happen. God made them that way. All right, so let me say the first part. It couldn't just happen.
God made them that way.
Right, I love it. Now you say it first, and then I'll do it.
It couldn't just happen.
God made them that way. All right, well, you know how birds like to sing, Reese?
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking it'd be fun to try to sing our echo phrase. So I'm going to make something up about the first part, and then you can make something out about the second. And boys and girls, you can make up your own tune as well, okay? So here we go. It couldn't just happen.
God made them that way.
Okay, I think that was enough. Good. Okay. I think I said that was enough. Stop. All right, boys and girls, you can make up your own. I think that's good. Okay. Bye. Bye.